on a Javed business fellow, currently working as instructor in mechanical department at GCT Multan.
Hello, Javed.
Today I conduct interview with Chat GPT. Hello Chat GPT, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. I'm really excited to be here and looking forward to our conversation. Let's get started.
Okay. How to creativity thinking is not just about being artistic, it's about seeing connection others might miss and finding new ways to approach challenges. Our topic is creativity and solve problem effectively.
Absolutely. That's such a great point. Creativity definitely goes beyond just artistic expression. It's all about connecting dots in new ways and approaching problems from fresh angles. I'm excited to dive into that topic and explore it further.
What if we looked at this differently, or what's the real challenges here?
That's a great question. Often the real challenges lie in overcoming mental barriers like fear of failure or the tendency to stick to familiar solutions. It can also involve encouraging a culture of openness and experimentation, as well as fostering collaboration. It's definitely multifaceted.
What does creative thinking and why is it important in problem solving?
Creative thinking is essentially the ability to look at problems and situations from a fresh perspective, generating innovative ideas and solutions. It's crucial in problem solving because it helps to break away from conventional approaches, enabling more effective and often more efficient solutions. It also fosters adaptability and innovation in any field.
Can you describe a time when you use creativity to overcome a difficult challenge?
Absolutely. One example would be when I helped a team brainstorm solutions for a complex technical issue. Instead of following the standard approach, we used some creative techniques like mind mapping and role playing different perspectives. This led us to discover an unconventional solution that we wouldn't have considered otherwise, and it really helped us overcome that challenge.
What step do you take to generate new ideas when you are stuck?
When I'm stuck, I usually start by changing my environment to get a fresh perspective. And then I like to use techniques like brainstorming with others or even doing something completely unrelated to let my mind wander. I also find that asking different questions or looking at the problem from another angle can spark new ideas. It's all about staying flexible and open to different approaches.
How do you balance creativity with practically when making decisions?
That's a great question. I think it's all about finding that sweet spot between innovation and feasibility. I usually start by encouraging bold, creative ideas, and then I assess them against practical constraints like resources, time, and impact. It helps to have a clear framework for evaluating ideas and to stay open to iteration. It's definitely a balancing act.
How do you reform a problem to see it from a different perspective?
One effective way is to reframe the problem by asking different kinds of questions, like looking at the issue from the perspective of different stakeholders or imagining how someone from a completely different field would approach it. Another technique is to break the problem down into smaller parts or to try to look at it backwards, starting from the desired outcome and working in reverse. These methods can definitely open up new perspectives.
How do you evaluate and choose between multiple creative ideas?
Usually I start by setting clear criteria based on feasibility, impact, and alignment with the goals. Then I can weigh each idea against those criteria, considering factors like resources, potential risks, and benefits. It also helps to get feedback from others to gain different perspectives. Ultimately, it's about balancing creativity with practicality and choosing the idea that offers the most value.
Can you describe how you handle failure or setbacks during the creative process?
Absolutely. I see failure as a natural part of the creative journey. When setbacks happen, I try to approach them with a growth mindset, focusing on what I can learn from the experience. I also make sure to reflect on what went wrong, adjust my approach, and stay persistent. It definitely helps to maintain a positive attitude and keep experimenting until you find what you're.
Just imagine your team is facing a project dead end. What's your first move?
In that situation, my first move would be to gather the team and have an open discussion about the challenges we're facing. I'd encourage everyone to share their perspectives and any ideas they have, no matter how unconventional. From there, we can identify any gaps, pivot our strategy, and brainstorm new solutions together. It's all about fostering collaboration and staying adaptable.
How would you encourage creative thinking within a team that prefer traditional method?
I'd start by creating a safe and open environment where everyone feels comfortable sharing ideas, even if they seem out of the box. I'd also introduce small, low risk creative exercises to gently push boundaries. It helps to celebrate even small wins and recognize creative contributions. Over time, as the team sees positive outcomes, it becomes easier to blend creativity with those traditional methods.
How do you the difference between creativity?
Great question. Creativity is more about generating original ideas and thinking outside the box, whereas innovation is about taking those creative ideas and turning them into practical, valuable solutions. In other words, creativity is the spark, and innovation is the process of bringing that spark to life in a meaningful way.
If you had to solve a problem with limited resources, how would you think creatively to achieve results?
In that case, I'd focus on maximizing what we do have and finding resourceful, low cost solutions. I might leverage existing assets in new ways, encourage cross functional collaboration to pool different expertise, and also prioritize the most impactful aspects of the problem. Sometimes concerns actually fuel creativity. So it's all about being flexible, thinking outside the box, and staying persistent.
What habits help you stay creative on daily basis?
For me, staying curious